Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're going to look at the SPY, Netflix, Apple, and Facebook. Let's get right into the 10-minute action on the spider. And basically a gap up and just kind of held it. Volume disappeared, 106 million on the SPY, and no great shakes. We had 3 trades on the day, all winners. P&L was green. That's all we're looking for, nothing else. We have a scalping account. That account's 100% cash right now. Helps me sleep at night. We have a swing trade account. We do have some positions out there. I sleep well too. All the trades we do here at StockBookie are based on technical analysis. We line up reasons on the charts to take a trade long or short. We don't care. Against the trend, with the trend, doesn't matter. We trade what we see on the charts, and actually the charts tell us what to trade. Makes it easier. No thinking. Just have to find the levels on the charts to make the trade. That's the hard part. But once you learn technical analysis, trading, put it this way, you trade like a robot. You find your entry point, what you think what's a good spot. You find your exit points for a loss or your exit point for a gain. Simple as that. I'll show you on the SPY. Nice pullback here into the 200 MA, bounced, chopped around, came under the 200 moving average, did not confirm. This is not confirmation. Well, at least not at StockBookie, this isn't confirmation. I was looking on StockTwits. Oh, we confirmed, we confirmed. No, we didn't. Shot above it, shot above it. Look, they're gapping it over resistance. So I wouldn't doubt if they gapped it over the 50 MA and kept it going. So now I'm looking up in here. I mean, in here's good. Anywhere up in here is not bad. Use the high, all-time high as a stop out with confirmation. Done. You could take a 5% position, lessen your risk, or take a 10% position of your total portfolio. Those are your positions. You can go in between 7%, 3%, but no more than 10%. If you short it to 11, it gets to 214. That's a $4 loss. What is that? A couple percent, if that, at a 10%? If you go 5%, that's 1% or whatever it might be. I don't have a calculator in front of me. So that's all we're looking for. Just finding reasons on the charts to take a trade. And here's your reasons. If this thing moves up, you have your trend lines, you have the all-time high, you have, well, you have that little gap fill in here. It was close today. It was close. It did fill the gap, but that was an area too where it was right there. We have a lot of resistance here. In my opinion, they might gap it up or they gap it back down and bring it down again. Anyways, we're looking for lower prices, some support. We got the gaps, and then like I said, we'll go long if we have to. I don't care. Let's look at Netflix. We shorted at 703. We covered at like 689 or something like that. I don't have the notes in front of me. And then we covered the other half right before it hit the 20 MA, right around 652, I think it was. Came back, had a pretty nice bearish pattern here, but then all of a sudden all these upgrades started coming out. So someone didn't want this thing to go down yet. And then Goldman Sachs right here, unbelievable, upgrades it. Where were you, GS? Down in here. Why didn't you upgrade it down in here? Company's pretty much the same, other than I think some China stuff came out. But I don't get it. But let's fast track, or let's go back in the past. Let's go to the USO. What did Goldman Sachs do right here? Back in 2008. They upgraded oil. They gave it a price target of like 200 or 250. I don't even know what it was, but it was like, what? And everyone believed it. You know what? They all went long, and you know what they did to them? They smashed them. Look at that, to 25. Wow. But that was a Goldman upgrade at the high. So you can believe it if you want. I don't believe it. And then Options X, this is the real Shark Week, people. The real Shark Week. They don't want to pay out options. They want your options to expire worthless. But anyways, that's another conversation. So anyways, we're in a quarter position at this point. We were going to stop out today, but we might hold it into earnings. It's very, 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 very small position, so I'm not too worried about it. We already made 50 bucks on a portion of this trade. We have a quarter position. We'll see how we feel going into Wednesday. Let's look at Apple. Again, right here, everyone was bullish. Oh my gosh, it's going up. It's Apple. It has to go up. Actually, it doesn't. You start hearing the news, the hype, the watch, the iPads, this. They're selling iPhone 6s like no tomorrow. You know what? Until we get above these two moving averages right here and close and confirm, I'm a bear on this thing. And I kept telling people, no, 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 no. And then boom. Never touched the 200 MA. Hate that. But we filled the gap right in here. That's why it stopped. A lot of technicians are waiting to buy here. Didn't quite make it. They bounced it, bounced it. You want to go short Apple? Here's a trend line. Start thinking right in here. Again, 5-10% position of your total portfolio. Do 5 if you want to minimize risk. Just take the trade. When you're a technical analyst, you find reasons on the charts. I'm going to repeat this stuff to take a trade. If Apple gets up here on a retrace, we're going to take the trade. We'll use the high as a stop out with confirmation. Simple. No thinking. We want to know our entry and our exits for a loss or a gain. Whichever one it is, we hope they're winners. That's why we use technical analysis. Anyways, again, bearish pattern comes in, bounces. Let's see if this thing comes up in here. We'll take the short. I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. But, man, we think Apple, this thing starts going, we got a lot of gaps to fill down here. And then this trend line right there, that was key. We broke it. Let's see if we could get back into it tomorrow. Maybe up into here. If it never closes above and confirms, just like we did going down, then we'll have to respect it. And maybe we'll come up in here a little bit more. Who knows? We'll take a look. And you got this guy here too. That was an all-time high at one point. So maybe if it gets to those double lines, we'll use the high as a stop out. Simple. No brainer. I sleep better at night. And I know a lot of you guys, I see it on StockTwits. Oh my gosh, Grease, we're going down. Oh man, Monday's going to be terrible. And we're up 220. You're like, woohoo, 50-50 trades. You know what? I'll go to the casino, have a couple drinks, play a little blackjack, get some sleep, wake up in the morning, and trade. Trading is not a casino. 50-50 sucks. Let's look at Facebook. Same thing. I don't even know if they upgraded this one. But you know what? Facebook here, this is the daily chart. If it gets above or closes above $90.22 tomorrow, then you have to respect it, period. If it gets up into this area, 94, 95, I'm shorting it. If it gets even up here, even better, I'll short it again. I'll take a 5% here. I'll take another 5% there. If it gets above 100 even number and confirms, you have to be out. I'll probably stick with a 5, maybe a little more up here. I have to measure it and see what the percentage of the loss is. Like I said, I want to know what my risk is. I want to know what price I'm buying, and I want to know what price I'm selling for a loss or a gain. Don't care. I want to know my exit strategy as well. So back to the SPY, or even Facebook. If this thing comes in, it's definitely going to kiss this and then possibly fill this gap down at 82. And then we're hoping 200 moving average down in here eventually. But we're short here. We're in at 86.92. I believe if it stops, if it closes above this high, we might be out. But I got to reevaluate this tonight and see exactly what I want to do. I got to see where my risk factor is, where I'm at in the position, and just to review the notes that I have that when we took the trade. So anyways, again, find out where you're taking the trade, your entry strategy and your exit strategy. Very, very important, along with strict money management. Let's go back to the SPY. Can't say enough. And this pattern, you know what, it was a little bit bearish. I mean, it was good. It was chopping around sideways, but never confirmed, bounced up. And that's it. The head and shoulder we had on here, I'm just taking it off now. I think if we go down, we're still going down. The target on the head and shoulder, I don't know, right in this area, I think, something like that. So we were thinking gap fill. But like I said, I think we're still going down in this area. But anyways, thanks for watching my videos. I'm hoping you guys are learning something about technical analysis and how we trade here at StockBookie. Thanks for watching. God bless. See you on the charts.